Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a really nice day so far. My name is Phil. I teach at the Winnipeg Winter Club. So I'm making this video for the members. I know a lot of you, but I also don't know many of you, so welcome. My name's Phil. I thought today that we could go through a short little Ashtanga flow class. And all you really have to know is 3 things. So the first thing is that breathing is important. We breathe through the nose for the whole time, as best as you can. And we breathe in for about 5 seconds, we breathe out for 5, so that our breath is really steady and calm. And we do this so that we can calm our minds and our bodies. The second thing is gazing points, where you focus your eyes. So I might tell you to look at your nose or your hand, maybe your foot. And we do this so that we can bring all of our concentration to one point, so that our mind can become a little bit more single-pointed and peaceful. Third thing is just to keep your posture steady, equal, nice and balanced. You never want to feel too much sensation or too little, okay? So, when you're ready, stand at the very top of your mat. Have your feet side by side. If it's really, really uncomfortable, you can have your feet a little bit apart. That's okay too. So the first posture is the basic form of all of the postures. It's called Samastiti, or equal standing pose. So that's what you want to do, stand equally. To do that, keep your ears right over your shoulders so that your chin is parallel to the ground. Fix your eyes a few feet in front of your navel. Start pressing down from your heels to the toes, spreading out the bones of the feet. Keep your knees over your heels, your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your hips, head above the heart. Lengthen your fingers towards the ground so that the arms become toned and long. Stand up nice and tall through the top of the head. And start breathing into your body, breathing out into it. We'll go through 3 sun salutation A's. With an inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Look up to your hands. Keep grounding through the feet and fold forwards, breathing out. Bring your head closer to your legs. Inhale, lift your head away from you. Look towards your nose, breathe all the way in. So extending through the arms, the legs, the spine. Walk to a plank position. Push your feet and legs apart. Lower yourself down. Elbows go back towards the heels. Touch your forehead down to the ground. Point your feet back. Hands underneath the elbows. Lift the kneecaps. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lengthen from the bottom to the top of the spine. Keep your ears over your shoulders. Breathe all the way in. Ground down through the hands. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Look towards your belly button. And breathe for 5. Full breaths. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look in between your hands. Walk forwards. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your head. Fold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach your arms up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms by your sides. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's do that 2 more times. I'll show you a few options. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Fold forwards. Exhale. Lift your head away from you. Inhale. See if you can press your hands down like your feet. If you need, you can keep your hands on your legs. Walk back to a plank. Option here, if you ever need, use your knees. Lower down, ears, shoulders, and hips in a nice line. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press down through the heels of the hands, the knuckles, the fingertips. Keep your legs long. Downward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips up. Breathe all the way up. If downward dog is too much for you, you can always come into a child's pose. Just like this, bringing the hips towards the heels, arms up long in front of you. Breathe through 4 more breaths wherever you are. Same as before. Inhale for about 5 seconds. Exhale for about 5. Very good. Now look in between your hands. Same as before, walk your feet forwards to the top of your mat. And then lift your head away from you. Fold forwards, bring your head closer to you. Stand up, reach your arms up, look up to your hands. And exhale, arms down by your sides, breathing out. Okay, let's do it one last time. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Fold forwards, breathing out. Lift your head away from you, breathe in. Walk to a plank and lower down, breathe out. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Back to downward facing dog, breathe out. Maybe child's pose. Keep breathing. If you want, you can even try cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're going to lift your chin, your chest, your tail. Exhale, you're going to really round your back. Breathing all the way out. So pick either one of those 3 options, downward facing dog, child's pose, or cat-cow. Breathe for about 3 more. So as we're going through cat-cow, we're going through extension and flexion of the spine. Keep pushing your hands and feet away from each other, your arms and legs too, so you feel a connection back to your center. Take one more full breath here. And walk your feet in between your hands. Lift your head away from your legs and fold. Reach your arms up, look up to your hands, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, arms down by your sides, back into Samastiti, equal standing. Alright, next, separate your feet about hip width apart. With your peace fingers and your thumbs, loop them together and hold onto your big toes. Lift your head away from you like we've been doing. And fold forwards, bring your head closer to your legs. Look towards your navel and breathe for 5 full breaths. Same as before, inhale for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5. Look towards your belly button. Keep your face soft. Your posture balanced. Okay, lift your head away from you. Take a full breath in. From From here, if you can, step on your hands. You can bend your knees a lot. If this is difficult, when you're ready, fold forwards, bring your head closer to your legs for 5. Work your posture equally. 4. Balance your right side to your left. 3. 2. 1. Lift your head away from you, take a full breath in. Exhale, arms by your side, standing straight, breathing out. Bring your feet back together, stand tall. Triangle pose, step your right foot about a leg length back. From here, turn your left toes in, your right toes to the very back of your mat. So your right toes are pointing straight back. Reach your arms over your legs. Keep your shoulders and your hips square to the sides of your mat. Place your right hand on your right leg, your foot, wherever is comfortable. Try and keep a nice line from your ears to your shoulders, your hips. Look up to your left hand. Breathe for 5 breaths. If it's too much, look to your right. You can inhale. Exhale. 1. Might even start reaching your right hand a bit closer to your right foot with every exhale. 2. 3. 4. Last breath. 5. Look down to your right foot. Exhale. Push your feet and legs apart. Stand up. Inhale. Other side, turn your right toes in, left toes forwards. Left hand goes down onto your left leg or your foot, wherever is fine. Look up to your right hand. Breathe for 5. Ground your heels equally, your knuckles, your toes. Let the arches of your feet lift up your legs. 4. Lengthen through your pinkies, your index fingers, your thumbs. Pull the elbows away from the armpits. 3. 2. Maybe even bring your right hand in line with your right foot. 1. Look to your left hand. Press your left foot down and forward. Stand back up. Inhale. Now turn all the way around. You can hold onto your waist. Square the backs of your hips to the back of your mat, front to the front. Now reach your left arm up. Inhale. Revolved triangle. Place your left hand down to your right leg. Anywhere. Your foot. Maybe the ground if you need. And reach your right arm up. If you can, look to your right hand. Breathe for 5. If it's too much, keep your eyes on your left. 4. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, stand back up. Turn around, right arm goes up. Inhale. Place your right hand down on your leg.
I'm listening.
Your foot. And reach your left hand up.
Is there something else I can help with?
Look to your left hand. And breathe for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. You can come back up, arms over the legs, breathe in, and step forwards, breathing out. Sorry about that. I had Siri on my phone. I don't know how she heard me or why she answered, but it's 2020. There will always kind of be distractions in your practice, right? Also outside of your life, it's never always going to be so peaceful and perfect and quiet. You just have to be able to deal with it and work through it so that you can grow mentally, physically, emotionally. So from here, we're going to do one more sun salutation and sit down. Inhale, reach your arms up, take a full breath in. Fold forwards, place your hands on the ground, look towards your belly button. Lift your head away from you, breathe in. Walk to a plank and lower down, breathe out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Now look forwards and sit down. Bring your legs out long in front of you. Sit up nice and straight. And from here, just rock from side to side so that you can find the fronts of your sitting bones. You might even just kind of roll your hips back and forth so that you can find a neutral position for your pelvis. Ground the backs of your heels so that the toes lengthen up, and then press your hands down into the ground for a moment just so you can sit up nice and tall. We'll go into a posture now called Baddha Konasana, or bound angle pose. So bring the outsides of your feet to touch. The legs for today can be in a long diamond shape. Sit up nice and tall. Let the inner edges of your feet open up towards the ceiling, and the outsides of your feet keep pressing down into the ground. Sit up tall and fold forwards for about 5 full breaths. If this is too much on your knees, you can try putting blocks or even books, pillows, or whatever you have at home underneath them. Otherwise, you can just sit up a little bit taller and instead of folding too deep. Make sure there's no sharp pains. Very good. Let's inhale, come back up. Exhale. And from here, take your legs out long in front of you. You're going to take your right foot, bring it in close to you and sit up nice and tall. And set up for a nice simple seated twist. So the left hand goes on the right leg, or you could hook your left arm, the right hand goes back. Lift the middle of your chest, so we're in thoracic extension, and just start to turn the middle of your chest to the outside of your thigh, little by little. Keep your ears over your shoulders and look past your right shoulder for 5. Keep the left heel grounding, the toes lifting. 4. 3. 2. 1. Look forwards and sit up nice and tall, legs out long. Might even shake, move from side to side a little bit. Let's switch sides. Bend your left knee, left foot comes in, right arm holds the left leg, left arm goes back. Sit up nice and tall, lift the middle of your chest and turn it to the outside of your thigh. Keep your ears, shoulders and hips in a line for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Look forwards, breathe in, and sit up nice and straight. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, we'll go through a few more postures. From here, consider a cross-legged seat. This will be the easiest way to do this one. Otherwise, any seated position is fine, really. If you can, you're going to take your right foot to the outside of your left leg, like this, and then the left heel towards your right hip. You're going to sit up nice and straight. Keep your hands on your legs. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Now reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Then elevate your right shoulder blade up towards your ear. From here, turn your palm back towards the back wall, same with your bicep. Elevate the shoulder blade. Now, hinge your elbow. Place the hand to your upper back as best as you can. From here, reach your left arm out and start to reach back, hinging the left elbow. Try and reach your fingers for each other. If this is too much and you're like really pushing and pulling and your body's all kind of out of shape here, what you're going to do is take your left hand to your elbow just like this. Take a few more breaths. Good. Then we're going to switch sides. Take the left leg over to the right heel over to the left hip. The left arm goes up. Elevate the shoulder blade. Turn the palm back, the bicep. Reach your left hand to your upper back, right hand towards your left. And again, do not force it. If it's too much, right arm goes up, hold your left elbow. Take a few breaths. If sitting like this is too much, remember just cross your legs or sit your sitting bones up onto a block or a pillow, maybe a blanket. Good. Okay, maybe cross your legs in the opposite direction. From here, reach your arms behind your back. Reach for opposite arms, your elbows. Take a full breath in and fold forwards for 5 breaths. Towards your navel, all the way up the back of your body. Breathe all the way up down the front of your body. A few more breaths. And slowly come up to sit. Have the palms facing up. Lift your elbows to your arms are long. Touch your pointer finger to your thumbs. Pointer fingers to your thumbs. Lengthen your 6 fingers out long. Sit up nice and tall but relaxed. Now bring your chin forwards, then down towards your collarbone. Lift the front and back of your heart towards your chin, looking in front of your navel for 5 full breaths. As you inhale, root down so you lift and lengthen. As you exhale, keep the heart light and lift it. Okay, last one. Place your hands down to the outsides of your legs. Lift your knees towards your shoulders, the shoulders towards the knees. From here, if you can, lift your bum off the ground. We're going to breathe for 10 faster, stronger breaths like this. In, out. Very good. So now I'm just going to get you to lay on your back with your palms facing up beside you. And let your legs just flop out to the sides naturally. Let your body relax as best as it can. Rest here for about 5 minutes. Whenever you're ready, you can come out. You can even rest for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Laying on the ground could be really nice, and taking Shavasana or resting after a practice just helps to let the postures really integrate. Let's our postures kind of integrate into our bodies. Yes, thank you, Winnipeg Winter Club members. I really hope to see you soon. I hope this helps a little bit. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. Namaste.